Penn State won the toss, electing to exercise the option to receive the ball at the start of the second half. Kicking off for Penn State, Massimo Manca. And his name may be called any number of times today. He is a senior from Reno, Nevada, and he hits it high and deep, and there will be no return of this one. Alabama starts with Mike Shula at quarterback, good size, 6'2", 200. Chester Braggs, 6'1", 190, gets the call. Craig Turner is a 6-footer, 205-pound, hard-hitting fullback. Albert Bell, an exciting player, 170-pounder out of Los Angeles. Clay Whitehurst will be at the split-end position, opening ahead of Greg Richardson, who's dragging a leg a little bit with a hamstring pull. Out of the eye, Shula pulls the trigger. First down, Bama at the 20. It goes to Braggs, bounces outside. Got a block over there on the corner. I mean, it was a great seal block, and he is cut down at the 27. Thornton Chandler is the tight end, 6'6" and 240. David Johnson at tackle, 270 pounds. David Gilmer at guard, 250. The center is Wes Neighbors, built like a tree, 250. The other guard is Bill Condon, builds at 240. And Larry Rose, a true freshman, 6'4", 275 at tackle. It's second down and 3 for Alabama. Ball goes to the fullback, and Craig Turner trying to cut in over right guard behind Neighbors and Condon, loses his footing and loses the better part of 2 yards. Bob White, Mike Russo, Tim Johnson, Don Graham, Shane Conlon, Trey Bauer, and Rogers Alexander, the big people. And literally only 2 of those people up there are true down linemen. The others are, in a sense, linebackers. And Cobbs, Hamilton, Zordich, and Isom would be the secondary starting for Penn State. So it is third down and about 5 now for Alabama. After Turner lost his footing, and Mike Shula goes back to throw on the third down play to the sidelines, and the pass is caught, and it'll be good for a first down up at the 32-yard line by Chester Braggs. Bobby Humphrey comes in at tailback, replacing Braggs now, and they put Al Bell in motion, and Shula gives it to Humphrey. And he breaks a tackle at the 33, gets out to the 36. At their own 36-yard line, they play on real grass at Penn State. This is the tailback Humphrey, and he shows his blazing speed as he got a crack over the left side and makes it first down Alabama at the 47. First down Alabama. They've met 7 times. Bama's won 5. Shula back on first down, swings it out to Humphrey. He loses his footing but gets away from an open field effort and makes another first down for Alabama down around the 37 of Penn State. Shula stays with the ground game, goes to Turner, and he rotates himself in the middle of the melee and picks up 4 yards. Well, it's still close to 6 yards. The first call was right. 4-yard pickup for Turner. They stay with the ground game, going to Humphrey. This time Humphrey is slapped down at the 35, and this time Lance Hamilton got his man. Penalty flags fly. I think somebody started too soon on the play. Alabama. And
we've got a dead ball, encroachment by the offense. Repeat third down.
Back goes Shula, and he has time. And he gets it off down the middle, and the ball is tipped away. Al Bell lost his footing as he cut back into the middle. And in comes the punter, Chris Moore. Chris Moore became a cause celebre in the opening game at Georgia when he had a punt blocked deep in his own territory that resulted in a Georgia touchdown late. Angles for the corner. He hit it!
On the 1.
Oh, no, he's called it inside the marker and out of the end zone, and it'll come back to the 20.
The rules say that the pylon, the orange pylon, is the end zone. So if the ball touches the pylon before it goes out of bounds, it's considered a touchback.
And a bit of a surprise, David Clark will start at the left halfback position for Penn State instead of Dozier. The ball goes to Steve Smith, a former tailback, now playing fullback. And Steve Smith turns on the Jets and picks up a first down. John Schaefer, the quarterback, 6'3", 210. Dozier, as we told you, did not get in the game for the first snap. Here's the man who just made the run, 6'1", 240, and a good one. Eric Hamilton is your flanker, 6'1", 195. And the wide receiver is Ray Roundtree from Aiken, South Carolina, a speedster. The ball near the 34, pick up of close to 14 yards by Smith, and the Lions now have some room as Schaefer drops back, hands it off to the tailback Clark, and Clark, knifing up the middle, gets 5 yards on the carry. Dean DeMedio tight end, 6'3", 225. Mark Sickler, a tackle at 260. Mitch Farrat weighs in at guard, 250. Keith Radisek at center, 250. Todd Moles has played everywhere on the field, 6'2", 260. And Chris Conlon, 6'3", and 275. Typical Penn State football team, big and strong, and they'll run at you until you make them stop. Second down, close to 5.5. Ball goes to Clark, and Clark is up to about the 40 and wrestled down there. The Alabama Defensive Legion of 3 down linemen, John Henn, Kurt Jarvis, and Brent Soule. The linebackers are Randy Rockwell, playing in place of Cornelius Bennett, Wayne Davis, Joe Godwin, Derek Thomas, who is a freshman outside. And the secondary consists of Freddie Robinson, Britt Cooper, Ricky Thomas, and Rory Turner. It's a secondary that runs to the ball very well. Third down, 4 for Penn State. Schaefer back to throw, gets heat, throws it out of bounds, incomplete. The snapper is Greg Truitt. Albert Bell is deep, gets his kick away, and it's oh boy, what a kick. Bell takes it, however, at the 12, gets a couple of blocks, and then is pinned in around the 19-yard line. Chris Collins was the first man downfield. It was a great 48-yard punt by Bruno. Alabama's got the ball right now, first down at their own 19-yard line, and Kerry Good is in the lineup for the first time, and he has the ball, and Good gets out to the 20, just over the 20, for about a yard pickup on the play. Ball is at the 21-yard line, where it is third down and 8. And Shula drops the throw, lobs it out to Kerry Good, has 2 blockers in front of him, breaks it for the first down as he gets out to the 32-yard line. This is Turner, the fullback, and he's going to take a loss. Big loss on the play, all the way back to the 27-yard line. Shula gives it on a little delay to Kerry Good, and he wigwags his way up to about the 34. So this is a big ball game for a whole lot of reasons for both these teams as far as national posture is concerned, and Penn State is an independent. A knuckleball is thrown downfield by Mike Shula, but there to gather it in is Al Bell, just inside the Lions' 47-yard line. Alabama's moving the ball all right in the middle of the field, but not much with it when they got down deep. But this is Kerry Good, and Kerry is down to the 40. Second down, 4.5. Good with the ball again. And as he cut off the corner, number 95 was there to get a piece of him, Rogers Alexander. But right now you got 2 fullbacks in there on 3rd and 1. Mike Bobo joins Craig Turner, and Turner breaks it big. Craig Turner runs inside the 25 and out of bounds near the 22-yard line before Michael Zorich gets him out of bounds. First down from the 22 of Penn State for Alabama. So the Tide's down there knocking on the door again as Good comes back into the lineup and just keeps on slipping past people. And he is finally knocked out at the Penn State 19. Second down and 7 for Alabama. Shula stands up, fakes it, now throws it away. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. In this neighborhood, the Penn State defense historically gets rough. Shula back. Shoots it down the middle. Good. DeBell. Touchdown.
I had no idea where the left defensive back was. Bell is just outstanding. Junior college graduate. All-American.
Van Tiffin's extra point is good. At 4:49 to go in the first quarter of play, the Crimson Tide of Alabama goes to the lead. That wind's going to knock that ball down quite short, way upfield, and it is fielded up there by Jim Coates. And Coates gives Penn State first down at their own 24. Penn State opens now with D.J. Dozier and Steve Smith lined up in the I formation. John Schaefer. They're double wide to the bottom of the picture. The ball goes to Dozier. And D.J. will get a couple out of it as he wedges his way up to about the 26. Schaefer drops back to a quick pop, shoots it downward, gets his man, Eric Hamilton. Hamilton's got a big play for the Lions as he goes to the Alabama 45. They've got a double tight end alignment right now. On first down at the Alabama 45, they send Hamilton in motion and give the ball to Dozier. And B.J. Dozier dances his way close to another first down before Larry Roberts can bring him down. Second down and very short, about a half a yard. And Dozier goes for it and gets it close to the Alabama 33. Schaefer back to throw. Goes down the middle with it. The pass is caught at the 26 of Alabama by Bean DiMedio, the tight end. Clark's a 195-pounder. Has the football, runs hard with it, gets a first down as he nears the Alabama 21. They're knocking on the door now at the Alabama 21. Schaefer rolls out on first down. And he'll go down. He loses the football. And a Penn State man trailing the play will recover it. And they're going to call it an incomplete pass. It's a fumble here.
Well, you couldn't see it. The referee was behind the quarterback.
There's your little delay to Dozier. And they stack him up at the 16-yard line. Schaefer's going to throw it. Throws it underneath. Ball is caught and fumbled, or is it incomplete? It's incomplete.
Yeah, Keith, it hit right on Dozier's hands, a little bit low, right about the knees. He couldn't control it.
6 out of 8 in his field goal tries this year. 33-yard attempt here. Penn State man moved. Down lineman moved. Alabama people were moving around a little bit on defense. And the man on the left side of the Penn State line moved. Plenty of leg on it. And it's good. Manka kicks it on the ground, rolls short, picked up short by number 39 for Alabama, Don Horsted, a fullback, and he comes back to about the 27. Bobby Humphrey is the tailback. Craig Turner, the fullback for Alabama, as they go to work from the 27-yard line. And this is Humphrey carrying the ball across the 30 to the 31. This is Humphrey. And he cannot get away this time as Michael Zordich, the senior from Youngstown, Ohio, makes a fine open field tackle on him.
Keith, both teams, I thought, looked impressive offensively.
And the loss on that play, and the fine tackle by Zordich, makes it third down and about 9 for Alabama. Shula, a short drop, gets his pass off. Bell pulls it in, but Al is short of the first down as he is hit immediately by Lance Hamilton out of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And in comes the Alabama punter, Chris Moore. Timpson is the speedster. Moore's kick is away. It's a spinner. It goes to Coates. And Coates is down at about the 28, 29-yard line. And they've got Eric Hamilton in motion. Schaefer hands it. Ball goes to the left side to the fullback, Manoa. And Manoa, yes, that is a Samoan name. He is from Pittsburgh, however. Second down, call it 7. Ball is given again to the fullback, Manoa. And the fullback breaks the play for a first down all the way out to the Lions' 48-yard line, where he is finally brought down by Britt Cooper. And it's first down for the Lions, and they stay with the ground game, which is working for them. But this one is turned back around midfield. Second down at about 7 as Schaefer gives the ball to Dozier. And once DJ gets into traffic, he's not a gimme. Schaefer will throw. Hamilton's got it at the Alabama 32. Alabama leading 7-3 with 10:20 to go in the first half. Dozier hit in the backfield, turns and goes the other way, and then I don't know whether somebody tripped him. Maybe John Hand reached out and got a little bit of him. And it's second down and 7. Dozier again. And number, what's that, 79, Brett Sewell. Third down and 5. Schaefer back. Gets it away just in time, throwing down the sidelines. And the pass is no good. Manka is in. Penn State now, for the second time in the ball game, has a good offensive surge going. But It runs out of gas inside the 30, and Manka now is in for a 44-yard field goal. He has a 38-yarder. He's got this one into the wind, and it is good. Manka comes now from the 35. This is a low line drive that skips loose and is finally fielded by Humphrey back on the 4-yard line. And Humphrey bounces outside and gets to the 40, up near the 41. Let's go to Tim again.
Keith, watching Massimo Manka, the Penn State kicker, reminds me of the reputation the kickers have always had as being unusual. Well, he's not unusual, but maybe his recruiting story is. He was born in Sardinia, a small island off of Italy. When he was in high school, his dad, a professor in language, moved to Reno, Nevada to teach there at the university. He started kicking football for the first time. He'd always gone with soccer. He started kicking the ball at practice out of the field and it hit the back of a house, ironically owned by a Penn State alumnus who called Penn State. They recruited him. He has stayed in this country. When asked recently why he came east instead of the west, he said, well, Penn State is closer to Italy.
No, stop it. Pass, hook up between Mike Shula and Thornton Chandler to give Alabama a first down. This time, Good gets the ball, slowed down at the line of scrimmage, wiggles in there and picks up a couple of 3 yards before they can wrestle him down. It's 2nd down and 6. Good has it. He's in traffic and down he goes. 3rd and actually more than 6 as Mike Shula goes back. Pressure zone, dumps it off to Thornton. Thornton's got the first down. He's down to the 31-yard line. 31-yard line of Penn State. These offenses are piling up a lot of yards. Shula on a deep drop this time, steps away, and now he is dropped at the 35. And power by Pete Kirkendall of Elmira, New York, a sophomore, as he fought his way through there. Shula's got it. Goes quickly with it to the fullback Turner, and Craig Turner is down at the 29, and he had Al Bell breaking, but the pressure was enough by Rogers Alexander that Shula had no time to look downfield. 3rd down and 8. He's got all day this time, but sooner or later, number 53, Don Graham, finally fought his way through the blocking.
The reason is, Keith, they're not sure that they're going to kick the ball.
High. Tail dragger to go into the end zone, and he goes in on the fly, actually, with the wind at his back. 39-yard punt for Chris Moore. Time remaining, 7-6 score. Penn State with the ball. Lions have been moving it well on the ground. They've got Smith at fullback, Dozier at tailback. Dozier has the ball, and he's got about 4 yards, close to 5 on that carry. I'm kind of interested in seeing Roundtree and Timpson get out under the ball because those are the speedsters for the Lions. 2nd down and 6. Hamilton has made the catches so far. This is number 33, Smith, and down he goes around the 25. Smith is from Clinton, Maryland. Clark is in now at tailback, and Dozier goes out for the Lions on 3rd down and 4.5. Schaefer bootlegs it, dumps it off. The pass caught by DeMidio, his 2nd catch of the ball game, and it's a first down for the Nittany Lions up at the 41. 2:45 to go first half. 7-6 Alabama. Manoa's the fullback. Schaefer and Dozier run together, and there's a loss. They run together, drop the ball, and after all of that mess, Brent Soule and Britt Cooper come in and join the party. David Clark is back in at tailback on 2nd down at about 15. And back goes John to throw. Gets it away under pressure. The pass is complete to Steve Smith. And Smith's carrying it. Great effort by Smith. Great run by Smith. He's 240 pounds. And you give him a little head start, he is really tough. And he goes for a first down at the Alabama 36.
The screen pass is effective when you let the defense across and make them think pass. And Schaefer disguised it perfectly. And then Smith, watch him pick his way through the Alabama players right there, one after another, missing there, and he just keeps going through for the big game.
Tell you something, though, Schaefer paid the price. Philip Brown really nailed him, and it took a long time to get him upright. Here's Dozier carrying the ball. And we've seen this now. Between the 20s, the offense has a pretty good time of it. It's 2nd down and 6 right now from the Alabama 32. Schaefer's to throw and dumps it off to B.J. Dozier, trying to get him out there one-on-one, but that's called running to the ball right there on defense for Alabama. On 3rd downs, and that's what we have here, 3rd and 6.5 for Penn State. The Lions are 2 out of 5 in converting. Alabama, on the other hand, 6 out of 9, but right now it is Penn State with the ball and trying to pass this one in. Get it down there so Manka at least can have a shot at a field goal. Dozier is the tailback. This figures pass here. And nope, goes to Dozier. And Dozier goes whack at the 33. 51 yards. Wind knocked it down.
Pretty good wind up there, Keith, because in kicking off, both teams have put the ball on the ground rather than kick the ball up in the air when going in this direction.
Time for 2 plays. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Well, they go to Kerry Good with it, and Good is immediately ridden down by Rogers Alexander, number 95, with help from Zordich. And now they'll run out the clock, and the halftime score in our ball game, Alabama 7 and Penn State 6. Tim Brandt now with Coach Ray Perkins.
All right, Ray, I've got to ask you, first of all, about the pressure on Shula. I know that's caused some problems. Took you out of scoring position down here.
Well, a couple of times we were in a position, and we probably should have run the football. That's what we do best. But they gave us a couple of little tricks and gave us some problems and got the pressure on Mike Shula.
The thing that I've noticed from the last time we were with you down in Georgia is that Mike is throwing a little bit more now. Is that the confidence or the maturity that he's gaining, or is it just the game plan against Penn State?
No, anything that he does, he's got a lot of confidence. We've got a lot of confidence in him. It's just a matter of the things that work out as far as game plan versus their scouting report, or the scouting report against their defense call for some of the plays that we're running.
Is Kerry Good back to where he's going to play a lot the second half? Do you think he's back?
He'll play a lot the second half. We'll alternate basically him and Bobby Humphrey.
Okay, Ray. Congratulations. Good first half.
Thank you.
All right. Well, this game's been everything we've expected. Here it is, 7-6, Bama at the half.
Here are the stats, Keith, and it's just about as even as the ball game could be, and no turnovers, pretty much equal and relatively the same all the way across. The key is who's going to be able to, when they threaten, get the ball across the goal line and get some big points on the scoreboard.
Well, Penn State will have the first offensive possession to start the half. They had won the toss at the beginning, but elected to exercise the option here. 7-6, Alabama leads. Bama with a touchdown, and Penn State with 2 field goals of 44 and 38 yards. And we're ready to go. Van Tippen will kick it off. Into the wind, good kick, carries down to the 2, where it's picked up by Jim Coates. And they stop him just short of the 20. And just short of the 20, Penn State's first snap of the second half, with John Schaefer in there at quarterback, gives the ball to Steve Smith, and Smith is backed up. Give him a yard, maybe. Wide man is Ray Roundtree, has not seen the ball today. Schaefer's going to throw on 2nd down and 9. Screen pass thrown out on the flat, and it's a good call because David Clark goes for a first down up at the Penn State 34-yard line. So the Lions have used that screen pass effectively today. As you see, the offensive alignment up front, same people that started the ball game.
Strangely enough, Clark slipped down just before the ball was thrown to him. He got up, regained his balance, and took off with it.
Just starting the 3rd quarter of play. D.J. Dozier now is back in there at tailback. Schaefer looking for a first down pass and lofts it downfield for Hamilton. He's got it. He beat Freddie Robinson. Robinson retreated on the play to give him some cushion. The timing was perfect, and Penn State has camped first down on the Alabama 34. Dozier. Down for a yard. John Hand at the top. There was somebody else at the bottom, but when Big John gets on you from the top, chances are pretty strong you're going down. Michael Timpson, the speedster now, is in there as a flanker at the top of the picture. The freshman, 170-pounder, about 4'3", comes back toward the ball. Schaefer rolls that way, sets up and looks down the middle, goes for him, and he's lucky to get that one back. It was almost picked off by Freddie Robinson. They've got 3 wides in the ball game now, adding Mike Alexander to it. That forces man coverage. Alabama shows blitz. Schaefer drops back, throws quickly too low, and he had Alexander available in front of
the first time, Keith.
Brett Cooper.
Yes, the first time that Alabama's gone to the all-out heavy blitz. Schaefer did all he could do was try to get the ball away very quickly, just to underthrew it, or it would have been a completion and a first down.
Chances are pretty good here now that Penn State will go to the lead as Massimo Manca comes in. They put the tee down at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick, but the wind is at his back. He has plenty of leg for this. He was just short into the wind at 51. Got it. Well, Penn State still unable to get the ball into the end zone, but they have the lead, 9-7 over Alabama now, and come out to kick it off with Humphrey, the deep man for Alabama. On 2 of those plays, however, as they had the ball on the 34, the ball was badly thrown by Schaefer when he had people available to it.
Well, Keith, Schaefer's had some streaks of bad throws this year. He's only completing 45% of his passes, but Joe Paterno says when it really gets down to the critical plays, he's right on target. This is the only second time this season that Alabama has failed in the ball game.
That's a low skidding kick that bounces past Humphrey and rolls out of the end zone and will come back to the 20. Double wide top of the picture now as Shula goes from the 20 to Kerry Good, cuts it back and gets 3. Give 4 yards to Good on the carry, make it second down, 6. Good bounces outside with it and then is brought down at the 25. That's a good play by the strong safety, Michael Zordich.
Oh, Keith, that Zordich is quite a story.
Good is hobbling off the field, dragging
my.
a leg out of the game. Alabama's gained a yard in the last 9 running plays. Third down and 5. Shula dumps it in a hurry, and bingo! Down goes Craig Turner in the arms of Shane Conlon, and right now Penn State is trying to wrest momentum off the pedestal and take control of the ball game. Moore gets it out, not a good kick. Takes an Alabama bounce, though. Bounces over the head of the Penn State receivers and gets a good roll, and so he winds up with a heck of a kick down near the Penn State 19. A 51-yard punt. David Clark is the tailback for Penn State as they snap the ball at the 19. Schaefer throwing on first down, goes deep with it. He's got a man open. And the pass is a little too long to Michael Timpson, the speedster. Well, they finally gave him a chance, but the ball was about a yard long, and he was all alone. This is Dozier. And Dozier's out across the 25 to the 27. They'll need 2 yards on third down. Check in with Tim Brandt for a report now on Kerry Good.
Keith, we have just talked to the orthopedic surgeon for Alabama, Dr. Taylor. He tells us it is the same knee that Kerry had problems with before, but this is a different problem now. It is a cartilage problem. They have taped it in ice, and they doubt very seriously that he'll be back. So it is a cartilage problem to the right knee for Kerry Good.
I knew he was hurt when he threw that helmet down. So frustrated. Great athlete. Can't seem to get solid. Swing pass is out in the flat. Good to Smith, and Steve Smith's got a first down for Penn State up at the 37-yard line. Schaefer's 9 out of 16 for 148 yards now. Pitches the ball back to Dozier, just a plain old power sweep. And he gets almost 9 yards on the carry. Second down and 1 for Penn State. Let's see if they go big with it. Schaefer, a little quick pop. Lucky to get it back. That ball was almost intercepted by Wayne Davis, the linebacker. He got his hands on it. Give it to Dozier.
He didn't make it.
Well, he's close, but I don't know that he did. I thought for a minute you're going to get a face mask call, but Kurt Jarvis is the guy that stepped in there as much as anybody and messed it up with some help from Davis, and he did not make it. John Bruno in to punt. His average on this, he's only kicked one time, 48 yards. He's got the wind at his back. He's good on knocking the ball out of bounds 10 out of 24 times. Al Bell goes over to chase it, lets it go, and oh boy. Oh, that'll give you a little heart flutter on the sideline because that ball made it into the end zone by little more than a yard. Really going to look at those colors across the valley.
Keith, the splendor of those trees, breathtaking.
Sugar maples are really red. First down, ball pitched back to Bobby Humphrey. And Bobby Humphrey will get a yard or so out of it. Here comes Humphrey again, bouncing to the outside, and good run by Bobby Humphrey as he gets out near the 27, where Tim Johnson finally drags him down.
Well, he's a great freshman, Keith. What quickness he has. Conlon is a senior linebacker, number 31, the best tackler maybe on the team. Watch what Humphrey does right here. Rose, number 74, wasn't able to block him. Right out of the grass, Bobby, right through the hands of Zordich, and a nice game.
Turner and Humphrey remain the setbacks. Perry Good hurt again, hurt the right knee. He's out. Third down, 3, Alabama. Shula back to throw. Gets it away, and the pass is overthrown as Whitehurst was coming inside. And Shula had the ball seemingly sail on him. Either that or Whitehurst broke it off when Shula didn't expect it. 6:47 to go in the third quarter. They finally get 11 people on the field now, and Moore will punt it. This is a little better kick. It's a towering, spinning spiral that is accepted by Timpson back around the 33, and the freshman from Miami is put down pretty quickly. Manoa is in at fullback, the blocking back spot now, with D.J. Dozier behind him and double wide top of the picture on first down. Ball goes to Dozier. And he gets it to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 3 on that carry. Second down and 7 for Penn State. And Schaefer drops to throw. No pressure on him. Gets his pass away, and the pass is good for about 9 yards to the fullback, Manoa. Penn State able to get that fullback through the traffic and slip him out there in that short zone. Smith carries, and Smith has the first down over the right side. Steve Smith behind Conlon and Moles. And he got a block from the tight end, Domidio, as well. And the surge was good for about 5 yards. The fullback, Upman Smith, getting the handoff from Schaefer. And again, they've got good yardage on that first down run. They pick up 6 on that carry. This is Dozier. And this time, the Crimson Tide jumps him pretty well. Joe Godwin led that defensive effort. He's yet to break a big one today. Third down and 2. They got 2 fullbacks in there for blocking now. And it looks like they'll go to the right side, the short side. Dozier cut it back and got the first down at the Alabama 42. Dozier again. And he just sort of goes into the crowd. Everybody jumps on him, and when they get up and dust themselves off, he's got 4 yards.
That's the surge of the offensive line combined with the quickness and acceleration of the tailback, Keith. It does. It's amazing. You look up, and there's a nice game there. Alabama's hurting when they've not been able to run the ball.
Here's that little roll left by Schaefer. Throws down the middle to his tight end, Bob Williams. And Williams pulls it in at the Alabama 24, and it's another first down.
It's a different pass attack, Keith.
Timpson probably saying, wait a minute, you took one, you owe me one. The ball is thrown behind D.J. Dozier by John Schaefer. And Schaefer was really getting some heat that time from Rory Turner, the free safety coming on a blitz.
I know that the fans would ask, why are they throwing on first down? The reason, they expect Alabama to go into a blitzing defense, man-to-man coverage, sacrifice the pass coverage, and that was exactly what happened. Now Alabama drops back, Keith, in the regular defense.
Give it a Dozier, big hole, and he falls down. Trying to cut it, lost his footing.
The slipping has really been prevalent all day. Substantial number of times that the backs have slipped.
It's 3rd and 8 from the Alabama 22.
And the blitz is on.
Gets it off this time to Smith. And Smith is ridden down at the 5. 1st and goal, Penn State. If they do punch it in, make the point, they'll be out by 9. Clark and Manoa in the backfield. And it goes to Manoa. Straight ahead to the 3. Schaefer's going to throw it. Throws for Smith. It is no good. Defended by Freddie Robinson. Did a good job. I think they go right with it to Dozier.
Yep, you're exactly right.
And he didn't go anywhere.
We at least got a chance to stop him, and that's what Alabama did. Penetration, right there. Number 78, John Hand, made the great play, forcing Dozier back inside.
3rd quarter's over, and we'll be back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now here comes Massimo Manca. Massimo hits it, and it is good. Did I say Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Was it? Penn State, obviously. But Penn State now goes out to a 12-7 lead as Manca kicks off now and kicks it low, bouncing line drive that is fielded by Chester Braggs. Braggs coming back upfield with it to the 26-yard line. Well, they're going to mark him on the 24, and they knocked him back from the 26.
They sure did, Keith.
Ball goes to Humphrey, and he breaks it out of there and gets a first down up at the 37-yard line. And he was just a half a breath away from going all the way.
That was a lot of quickness shown by Humphrey, the freshman. Alabama, he gained more yards on that play than Alabama has made in the last 11 attempts.
Booed out, hurt again. And it goes back to Humphrey one more time. He again finds a crease, and he's going to have 6 yards on the carry.
Humphrey made a tremendous cut right in beside Gilmer, the guard, pulling, opening up the hole, and another nice gain.
2nd and 4. Well, they stay with him, and he keeps producing. That's another first down as he gets across midfield near the Penn State 47, where Ray Isom brings him down for the 2nd time in a row.
10 rushes, 49 yards. About half of that's on the last 3 drives.
Whistle, stop him.
25-second clock.
Humphrey again. This time he is nailed pretty much at the line of scrimmage. And the man that reached in to get him was Trey Bauer, the inside linebacker.
Boy, it's hard to run a reverse play with a linebacker blitzing, Keith. There's just not enough people to block him. They had the counter sweep called. Nothing there.
2nd down, still 15. Shula back. Throws it out. Humphrey pulls it down and can't get away. And the penalty flag goes down, and look out for holding here. It could be holding or it could be roughing the quarterback. Number 31, Shane Conlon, came in and belted Mike Shula.
Personal foul, blow to the face.
Right.
Defense,
First down.
And it gives Alabama a first down at the Penn State 38. Penn State leading 12-7 with 12:13 to play in the ball game. Fourth quarter. Shula dumps it off. Humphrey can't catch it. And he bobbled it around long enough for a Penn State man to have a dive at an interception, but couldn't get it. Duffy Cobbs. Second down and 10 for Alabama. This is Bobby Humphrey, the freshman running back, and he goes in there for a good 7 yards on that carry. So it looks like it's up to Humphrey and company now with Kerry Good gone with an injury. Third down and 4. Ball at the Penn State 32. Shula going to throw for it. Into the flat. Dropped by Craig Turner, the fullback. There's a penalty flag.
Another flag on Conlon.
Personal foul. Defense. Automatic first down.
Home crowd hooting over that one. It's first down Alabama at the Penn State 17, and another penalty flag goes down. Humphrey carrying the ball is swarmed at about the line of scrimmage.
This is where Penn State's defense rises to the occasion. They are tough to get the ball into that goal line from this part of the field, have been all year.
Alabama in motion on that play, so that'll cost them 5. 12-7, Penn State.
Alabama's in a spread formation, Chief. 3 wideouts.
Shula's pass is away. Chandler can't pull it down. Had it on his hands at the goal line, but can't bring it in. Second down and 15. Draw play. Humphrey slips. Goes down at just inside the 20. Third and 13.
Blitz is on.
Fly inside. Back at the 30. Duffy Cobbs.
That's a gutty call, Chief. When you blitz the cornerback, you're really leaving yourself vulnerable. He better make the play, and he did. Give credit to that Penn State defense. From the right of your screen, Shula has no idea. The cornerback is coming in for the blitz, and he's very lucky, Shula that is, that he didn't fumble the ball.
Third sack brings in Van Tiffin for a field goal try.
There's another shot of it. Turner could not pick him up, the fullback.
45 yards. Abney gets it down. Tiffin's kick is away, and it is good. A 45-yarder by Van Tiffin. And it draws a little tighter with 9:26 to play in the football game.
If you can, you'd always like to have the win in the fourth quarter. If you can stop them, you gain field position with a shorter punt and the field goal opportunities.
Van Tiffin knocks this one well back into the... Oh, no, he started out with it. That's a no, no, no at this point. Penn State now trying to protect a 12-10 lead, sends Dozier and Smith into the backfield behind Schaefer and give it to Smith. And Smith is racked up at the 22. Smith is the big man right now in the Penn State offense with 28 yards on the ground and 52 yards in pass receiving. This is Dozier reversing the ball to Timpson, the speedster. And he's all the way across midfield to the 49 of Alabama, and there are 2 Alabama men down on the field hurt. Randy Rockwell, starting outside linebacker, and Larry Roberts, who's been a force on defense, both hurt and down on the play, and both are being helped off the field. And here goes the ball to Dozier, and Dozier gets outside. And gets down inside the Alabama 35 to the 34 for another Penn State first down. Inside it goes. Steve Smith inside the 20. First down Penn State at the Alabama 20. Dozier. And DJ is close to the 17. And they're able to get the first snap all right as Schaefer rolls it out and keeps it. And he's close to a first down.
Schaefer's hurt just a little bit. Got his ankle. He's got to leave the ball game. Think about the pressure on this young man.
I think you'll see Schaefer come back, but right now Knizner is in there. He is a junior from Youngwood, Pennsylvania. It is third down at 1.5 yards for Penn State to get a first down with Dozier. And Knizner keeps the ball, throws the ball, completes it, touchdown! Brian Siverling.
What a gutty call. What a gutty call on 3rd and short.
Lincoln's extra point kick is good.
East Alabama needs some good field position. They'll be kicking off. Penn State will into the wind. They need to get some good field position.
Humphrey at the 5. Bobby Humphrey. Oh, don't know. If he cuts it left, he might still be running.
Good call, Keith. He would have.
36-yard line, first down, Alabama. Time now on Penn State's side. Shula goes to first down pass. Zips one to Whitehurst. Didn't catch it. Second down and 10. Shula throwing again. Gets some heat this time. He's got a lot of open field. He can run for the first down if he turn it upfield, but he doesn't. Third down and 4. Bell, first down at the Penn State 46. Whitehurst drills him right on the numbers, and he makes the catch at the 36-yard line of Penn State, and that could be another first down depending on the spot.
Blitz is on.
Checked off. Gets it away, and no good. Intended for Bobby Humphrey. Second down and 10.
Double coverage everywhere, Keith. 3-man rush.
Ball is zipped right through the hands of the split-end Clay Whitehurst. Got to keep an eye on Bell here. He goes in motion. And they run it. Run it with Humphrey, and they eat him up. This is going to be a 52-yarder. His longest is 57. Plenty of leg, but I think he's hooked it. Missed it. So it's first down, Penn State, as they take over at the 35. And it's up to the Alabama defense now to shut down the Penn State running game, and they finally wrestle Dozier out of bounds. He's got it again. And he's up near the 45. Third and about a foot. They hand it inside to Steve Smith, the fullback. And Big Steve gets the first down.
So there it is. 197 yards to 94 rushing. That's a college statistic that we coaches like to believe in.
On first down, Schaefer gives it on a delay to Dozier, and Dozier is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage.
Alabama defense has to gamble now. Take chances, and here they come with a blitz.
The ball is handed off to Steve Smith again. And though Dozier's had a pretty good ball game, Smith has had a very big ball game. It is third down and 8. Schaefer gives to Dozier, and Alabama's got him at the tied 49.
Offsides, good call.
Bell comes up at the 19. There's 6 blue shirts waiting for him. For Bell down the middle, he's got it, he's loose. Al Bell is inside the 30, down to about the 26-yard line. Duffy Cobbs finally brought him down. Shula back, Bell again, out of bounds. Stops the clock at the 20. Shula throws it up, and it is incomplete. So it's third down from the 20 for Alabama. Chandler just brushed his fingers as it goes over his head and incomplete in the end zone. Got to go to the goal line. No sense in turning around before you get there. Shula has to dump it off to Humphrey, and Humphrey gets one block.
He gets the first down.
Got the first down, I think, depending on the spot.
They gave it to him, Keith. Carrying the ball, Timpson.
Shula on first down, looks into the end zone, throws into the end zone, and it's incomplete, intended for Whitehurst. Double coverage on him. Well, here Chandler, 6'6". He might be a
Right
target here.
downhill, he's open.
There it is, touchdown, Alabama.
They've had it open every time, just couldn't hit it, Keith.
Yep. Tippin for the extra point. Good. It's now a 2-point game again with 10 seconds to play, and you know the onside kick is coming.
The ball has to go 10 yards to be a legal kickoff.
He's going to hook it back to the left.
He's going to take it right down the middle and go recover it himself.
Ball's loose. Still loose.
If Alabama gets it, they got a field goal chance. They got it, too.
No, wait a minute. They got it! They got it! An Alabama player named Lydell Mitchell.
They called Alabama offside.
Offside. Flag on the far side from a linesman has wiped it out. They've got to do it all over again. This time he hits it straight up in the air. Fair catch call. Good decision. You can fair catch a kickoff, and Jim Coates has it hit right in the ball game, and he called fair catch, and Penn State has the football with 8 seconds to play in the game. And the game is over. And the Penn State Nittany Lions have defeated the Alabama Crimson Tide by a score of 19-17.